What is going on, players, and welcome back to the Director of Football Journeyman with me, FoggyPlays, on FM21. Today we're taking on Sevilla in the Conference League final. If we don't win this, we don't play in Europe next season. So, not that big of a deal, you know. This is fine. We're also mumbles of us potentially getting slaps on the wrist for not doing an awful lot this season. Like, it says we've qualified for the Euro Cup 2, but I don't think we have, because we finished 7th, and as you can see, Hoffenheim didn't qualify. That means Firth won the Pokal. But the important thing is we're taking on Sevilla in the final. Why are they keep telling me to play a 4-2-3-1 wide so we can get Florian Wirtz into the team? He does not play. He's not even making it onto the bench for today's final. With all of that being said, though, this is how we're lining up for the final. This is our first European final of the series, which is a little bit depressing, seeing as we're 8 seasons in already, and we've only just made it now. But we have Costa starting a goal, Nogueira and Martinez playing as our wingbacks, Belakotchap and Tapsoba starting as our centre-backs, Kulikov and Armiri as our central midfield, Buendia, who can only play 45 minutes, please remind me to take him off, because I'll forget, and Illing playing on the wings, with Matumbo and Muller starting up front. As you can see, this is every player in our squad that is available to sit on the bench today. We have obviously plenty of players who aren't sitting on the bench. Notable players making it into the team for the first time. Brinkman is a centre back / midfielder. He's going to be a handy player to have. Rob, why am I having such a hard time? Clough. Rob Clough sitting on the bench as well for the first time in the first team. Fabio Guerrero came to me yesterday and said he wanted to play more first team football, and I was like, yeah, but not the next game, and he freaked out. We still have the same issues we had previously, where some players not recommended to be selected. Okay, so we're whatever, sit on the bench. I'm just not going to take you off. We do have some injury concerns which have arisen since the last episode, which was 11 days ago in game. Palacios picked up an injury, which is just fantastic. One of our main midfielders is out. Antonelli is still not fit to play. He's going to be back at the end of, probably around the summer. He'll be back. Other than that, there is no other first team players that are of notable missing or notable absence. So we're just going into this game hoping that maybe we can do something. If we lose this game, that's 5 games in a row we've been beaten, and I don't want that to happen. My chair is again sinking. The Sevilla team has Guga, ex-player of mine, Guga, so he's obviously going to score. James Garner, they've Cengin Under. Munir is still playing for them. Interesting, my chair's just gone straight back down again. Thomas Partey sitting on their bench. Don't really like the stadium. There must be better neutral venues out there. They picked the venue before a Spanish team made it to the final, to be fair. So what are we going to say to them? Well, Sevilla won 4 of the last 5. We've lost our last 4. Fully expect you to end up. I'm going to point my finger at the strikers and be like, score goals. They don't care. I shouldn't have skipped the... Oh, my Illing's instantly injured. 28 seconds in. How have you done that? Potential... Oh, he's broken his leg. He's broken his leg. Oh, or do I bring on... My chair sank again. I didn't even realise that. Or do we bring on Finn Barr? Pop him as the deep line playmaker. And have Amiri play as the winger on the outside. Because we don't have a striker on the bench. We're 28 seconds in. 28 seconds in, and one of our wingers picks up an injury. That is so frustrating. Sevilla with a free kick. And I was going to say we got away with it, but we really didn't. 11-11 Make-A-Wish. I don't want to watch it again. That was... like... This is just the worst time for us to play a final. We've been in horrendous form of late. Our players just don't seem to want to play. We did have I had a team meeting beforehand, as you know, you're given the option to. Matumbo is true. Matumbo with his 11th goal. I did have a chat with him before the game saying that he hasn't scored enough goals recently. Get in. But we did have a chat with the lads before the game, and we said, you don't play in a final every day. Go out and give it your best shot. Don't expect to win it. Blah, blah, blah. And they all seemed pretty happy with it. Before that as well, we had a conversation about how they were playing terribly. So maybe all of that combined might help. Amiri has put Matumbo through, and he's just dragged it wide. I'm going to keep an eye on the body language. We're going to encourage the lads. They've had an awful lot of shouting at them recently, so it's probably not the best thing to do. We probably should stop getting stuck in, because it's 35 minutes in and we already have 3 bookings. Amiri, I think he was trying to find somebody, but it ended up just kind of being a shot. But we've kept a hold, we've won the ball back. Finbar puts it out. Can Amiri get there? He does. Finds Finbar, who gets dispossessed and then tries to push Guerrera, but expertly dispossesses Guerrera, wins the ball back, gets Buendia's put it through for Matumbo, but Matumbo with the second for us. It is 2-1. I apologise if that was loud. I'm not 100% sure if it was or not. But this was beautifully passed through. Kulikov to Buendia. Matumbo shrugs his man off, hits it in off the post, back of the net. Come on, lads. Tabsoba's not having penalty? How's that not a penalty? Tabsoba's not having the best of games, nor is Muller. Speaking of Tabsoba, quite the play by Sevilla. We are very lucky we got away with that one. And unfortunately, looks like Sevilla are going to get a corner. Can we stop them? We kind of can. Muller chips it, kind of just to get it anywhere away from the goal, which I like his defensive instincts. He is not much of a goal scoring striker. I'm going to hands on hips. We've to guard against complacency. I've motivated the majority of the lads. I'm going to... Who's not motivated? Tabsoba and Muller. So, yeah, I believe you've got more of this. I'm going to leave Buendia on for the time being because we've already lost one of our wingers. I don't really want to have to take off another one when we don't really have the options to bring on. Under has an injury. Looked like he was walking away, but then decided to take it. Muller stops the ball and Diego Costa just manages to get a touch to it. Pushes it behind. We are kind of living on the edge. I am still playing attacking. Costa punches it clear. Amiri gets it to the halfway line, and Guga, as I said, ex-player for us from Angers, right? That is, yeah, the one we sold to... Did we sell him to Valencia, or did he leave? No, he left since we left. He left after us. Yeah, played for Valencia for a season, and I was playing for Sevilla. Gets to play in a Euro Cup 2 Conference League final, which is just, it's the one you want to win. The fact that Hertha are playing in the Europa League, it's not that big of a deal. They're playing Leeds in the final. I think Man United and Paris Saint-Germain are playing in the Champions League final. But we've got the most important one. Matumbo managed to pick the ball off the defenders, but unfortunately can't quite get away from them. Nogueira gets it down to Buendia, who's probably dead. Kulikov gets it to Matumbo. The game is lagging. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh, don't tell me the game's going to crash. No, okay, it hasn't. What just happened there? That was slightly... My heart is racing. I wish I had a heart rate monitor, because that was just a little bit terrifying. And Sevilla are still on the attack. So this is, we've not had a chance to rest the old heart just yet. Buendia has to come off. He's absolutely dead. We're going to bring on Thilman. And just we'll leave him as an inverted winger, because why not? Why not indeed? To be fair, actually, I was just thinking, I was like, I could bring one of the strikers back and play them as a central midfielder. And that is an actual potential option we could do if we wanted to move the team around just a little bit, make it slightly more solid. But Bellacaccia, oh yes, it's 3-1, barely Leverkusen. 12th goal of the season. I think he's our 3rd top goal scorer this year, which is just amazing when your 3rd top goal scorer is a centre back. Finbar, I'm gonna set Mazzella over here. I'm gonna have the deep lying playmaker in the middle, but I'm gonna have it on support. But I'm gonna swap you there, and I'm gonna have the 2E play as Mazzella's, because I think Kulikov can do box to box. But go on, try box to box. See what you can do. Muller, he has the attributes to potentially be a box to box midfielder, but he's never really done it. So we're not gonna tell him to do it just yet. We're going to jump ahead. That's the only substitution we're going to make for the time being. We might make another one in a minute. What the hell? Tabsoba fell over by himself. Right. Encouraging, probably not a great idea. Probably going to annoy them. It's frustrated, and some of them are uninterested, which is not ideal. Diego Costa plucks the ball out of the air. We still are attacking. We're never going to stop attacking. Amiri, beautifully taken down. Doesn't have anybody in the middle. Decides to go for it himself, and it's hit the keeper pushes it onto the crossbar. And the highlights ended. Amiri is dying. I am aware of this. Actually, yeah, that's perfect. You can do that, and I'll get you to do this, and we'll make our final substitution. Who is the tiredest? Muller's not having a great game. But he's not tired, so that's the important thing. Who's playing terribly? Tapsova's not having a great game, but I don't really want to make a change in centre back at the current moment, and I believe many people would understand why. Might take Martinez off and I'm gonna bring on Fabio Guerra. Give him, because he's been complaining. Bring him on in the Euro Cup 2 Conference League final, which we've only gone and won. Get in! We won the Euro Cup 2 final, aka the Conference League, aka the competition everyone wants to win. Nobody cares about the Europa League, which Hertha or Leeds are going to win this year. Nobody cares about the Champions League, because that's just a lot of poo-poo. Does this mean we get into the Europa League next season? Like, are we guaranteed a Europa League spot now? Because hardly winning the Conference League means you get into the Champions League. That would be insane. Or would it? I don't remember, because the only time I've ever won this competition in FM was last year with Hertha, and we ended up winning the league the same season. So we qualified for the Champions League anyway. So, yeah. But we won. I can't believe Illing had the chance to break the scoring record for Bayer Leverkusen with 20. He was on 27 goals. The record was 27, so he hasn't beaten it, which is really unfortunate. But we've only gone and won it. Euro Cup 2. Does that mean we qualify for winning the Conference League? Do you win any, winner qualifies for the Europa League? Yeah, we're in the Europa League next season. Get in. We have made it to the Europa League. Illing's out for pulled calf muscle. He literally walked onto the pitch and pulled the calf. Oh, he has so much money in the bank now. Who played the most for medal? Bellacoccia and Miri both played 14 games. Pretty much, I think that's every game we played. Florian Wirtz sat on the bench once. Never actually left the bench, but still managed to get a medal. Good for him. Good for him. Our player that scored, Bracalo, 11 goals from 11 games. Most assists, Buendia, 7 assists from 8 games. The second game he started in the cup was the final. Amiri, 7.74 average. That is fantastic. We are cream of the crop. I rise to the top in the Irish Managers Hall of Fame with League One with Wigan in 2022, and it's 6 years later we win the Euro Conference 2. We've not won an awful lot in this save. Really, really have not. Let's have a look at the nation. I said we don't even register in the nation. Continent? Obviously not. Worldwide? No. Still, we're the best Irish manager ever. We've won it 2 out of the last 3 years. And Matumbo was superb. Scored 2 of the 3 goals. And Ellers, I forgot you were even a player. How are we doing, buddy? Forgot you were one of... Completely forgot about him. Poor dude played 3 games all season. And that is the end of the season. Disappointed in the Pokal. I think this will probably fix, the fact we've won the cup will fix anything here. Finance wise, we have 30 million ish. Yeah, 30 million to spend at the minute for next season, and we have about 100,000, 120,000 in wage budget, which is fantastic. Would be ideal if we were able to, finish higher in the league, because then we wouldn't have had to worry about winning the final to get into Europe next season. How did Sevilla get on in the league? They finished 6th. We could be playing them again next season in the Europa League. Kind of want to do better than that. But like I said, Hertha play Leeds in the Europa League. And yeah, it's PSG Man United in the final. Valencia won it last year. Interesting. Right, so what we're going to do is in the next episode, we will be back for Hepburn Murphy was the 3rd top scorer in the Champions League this year. How bad was the Champions League this year that this guy, Aston Villa reject, is the 3rd top goal scorer? Sorry, Hepburn Ashley, was that your name? Hepburn Murphy. If you're watching this, I apologise. You're probably a fantastic human being. You had the 3rd highest average rating as well. And he the most player of the matches. What? Applewell must have had an absolute belter of a season. So, thank you very much for coming to the final. It was... I almost died a couple of times. But we won it, which is the best part. I am very happy that we did, because if we didn't win anything, it would have been 6 years is a long time to not win anything in a journeyman. This time last year I was winning the Europa League with Ghent, and then I went on to win the Champions League. It's not going to happen this year, is it? It's not going to happen this year. I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer. So, all of that being said, like I said, thank you very much for coming. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like. It makes a huge difference to the channel. Subscribe, that makes even more of a difference. But both of them combined, oh, that will be spicy. Tell all your friends. Tell everyone you know. Your mother, father. If you don't have a mother, tell both your dads. If you don't have two dads, tell your friends' dads, tell everyone. This is a fantastic series. I'm a fantastic human being. Get more people to join the feller group, feller gang, fellers. Ooh, fellers. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.